I got that smoke effect, I got weed. I roll that up for stress with no seeds. I take that to the chest and I breathe. I got that smoke effect when I leave. I got that smoke effect in my eyes. I ride that paper plane when it flies. I bring that back to life when it dies. I catch that smoke effect and I
don't give a fuck. Everybody in the world can know I'm a bum.
That's all good.
Oh shit. Cut me on. Oh, here he is. Wrong side.
On the side, G.
Oh, he getting it. Oh, he grabbing some of that heat off.
He might have one too.
What's that, motherfucker?
What's up?
What's that?
Yeah, you look good when you just chilling at home.
What you mean?
Head down, sweatpants, chilling with no makeup on.
That's a nigga shit. Yeah, sometimes I be in my Drake type of shit. Just, nah, just kidding.
Yeah, you be on that Drake shit. Don't fuck with me, boy.
Why, cause I'm light skinned?
Yeah.
Ain't from fucking
What?
Toronto. Right? That's what I'm saying. It's all about color.
I was just playing. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Andrew, how does it feel to be the only white boy in this car?
Fuck you, you white too.
Nigga, I'm Portuguese.
Oh.
Let him know. Let him know.
Nigga, ask Ant.
Let him know what it is.
Italian, what's your point?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Alright,
We're
you're
cool.
right.
We're cool white
They,
boys.
they say that too. They say Italians ain't white either. Portuguese.
I mean, I'm also half
Portuguese
Irish.
are just a different breed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Oh, damn.
Hey,
tampons? Where's the
They're
string?
not bad.
No, okay. No, they came out good, yo. Damn, you actually, like, at least you're learning.
That's what I'm saying. That's like,
That's something I can scrape this with.
oh yeah.
Fuck yeah. But yeah.
I'm just playing with you. Come your city.
I brought some of this.
Oh, hey.
Something loud, nigga.
Damn, looks like you ain't even smoking.
Right? What the fuck? Yeah, let me grind up a little bit.
I
of
smoked a
that
little bit of
in
that shit.
here. Go on
I
top.
was high as fuck.
Yeah,
I
right.
didn't want to keep smoking that shit.
It's that sour glue.
That's that
Yeah.
thing that killed John Wayne.
Yo, you can buy grind a nug up and throw it in the joint.
Oh my god, so needy. Good.
You heard me?
Alright, so we getting started.
You heard me?
Alright, welcome to the official Smoke Out motherfucking podcast. Brought to you by RLG Records and Evolutionary Visionary Productions.
What's poppin', motherfucker?
We on the way. It took us a while. It took us a while to get on with this. We've been planning it for a while. Yeah. A lot of shit. A lot of dealing with a lot of shit.
For real. But we back 2019, baby. We come
Yep.
back.
2019, that's all year, motherfucker. Shit. We better now, though. We better off.
New year, new hat, new racks, new fur coat.
I ain't got none of that.
Trying to get that fur coat. I hear you. Trying to get that mink going on.
I'm trying to get that sheepskin, baby.
Alright, damn, that's expensive.
You know what it is. It's the doozy way.
The doozy way. Doozy way, the oozy way.
It's lateness.
Huh?
I gotta do it.
Write it up.
I already started.
Is that this bud?
No.
Oh, no.
This your bud.
Or did you use that?
Yeah, it was already grinded up. Might as well.
Right. It wasn't even grinded up, it was just broke at the end. At the bottom of the bag. Top jar at the bottom bag.
I'm just trying to make sure I ain't blocking the microphone. Don't be burning my car down.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
There we go.
I
I
like
should
it.
shit like that.
Oh, that should be good enough to sell it. After that, I'm burning this bitch down.
Oh, he's selling it.
Yeah, I know. When homeboy buys it, or homegirl buys it, I'm burning this bitch down.
You're gonna find out where they stay.
Honestly, what I might do, I might trade it for money down on a charger. Like I've been talking about for a motherfucking minute. But I checked the value on it. It's like between $4,600 and like $5,500. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ain't bad.
Right? So like shit. And like a charger is like in the same range. My truck is weirdly in that same price range too somehow.
Alright, Ant.
What?
Is
It's
it real?
cool. It's
You
cool.
an undercover joint roller, motherfucker.
It's cool. It's cool. But I need to work on it.
Nigga, this shit rip, boy. Oh my god. Nah, for real, that shit rips. This shit's about to be a cannon, yo.
Not bad.
Yeah, I know.
I'm surprised. Damn.
Those are the little
Damn,
papers you
I
gave
ain't
me.
surprised.
I'm using them shits.
I had faith in my boy, Andrew. Damn.
Damn, I had faith too, but
I'm
damn.
surprised, damn.
Making me look like a piece of shit and
I'm
shit.
gonna call you out on your bullshit.
They ain't like that.
Yeah, ain't like that. At least my niggas standing up for me, shit.
Still gotta make another song, though. Andrew don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get on this year. You've been talking about it,
But
man.
I'm
Yeah.
not a rapper.
Yes, you is. Don't front on me.
Bro, I told him earlier about this shit you showed me.
Yeah. It's all in the family.
Gotta keep it in the family like incest.
Uh,
I don't do that, but
Can we talk about that?
what? Incest?
all right, let's talk about incest. Wait, real quick. Everybody announce who they is. Announce they here.
It's Doozy bitch, living life like a movie bitch.
Say y'all go boom boom.
Boom. Lalo Gatsby, you know who I am. What you waiting for?
Oh shit, my bad. Rome in the building, you know, haters in the building.
Yeah.
We always on Raw Life Gang.
Mm.
Boy.
Evolutionary Productions.
About to throw up sets.
Wait, is it Evolutionary Vision Production?
Yeah, I call it evolutionary production too because it's too short.
Yeah.
Shorter.
Oh, sure.
You know what it is.
That the abbreviation.
Alright, so let's get on this incest.
EVP, RLG.
EVP, RLG, and the Heezy, baby.
Damn, why you want to talk about incest so bad?
Alright, so because
Alright, you got
Yo.
some questions, huh?
yeah. Remember what I was talking to you about before about Adam and Eve?
Yeah. I don't want to get on this topic again.
So there was two people, right? God made two people, Adam and Eve.
I know.
And Eve came from Adam's rib, right?
Yeah.
So, when they fucked and they had two kids, their first two kids was Cain and Abel, yes or no?
Yes.
Where the other kids come from? Where does the other mystery
Cain and
bitches come
Abel.
from?
When Cain killed Abel,
My bad.
I think
I'm sorry.
he had like children or something.
Okay.
Or
I got
like
one for you.
Cain ended up going somewhere and he met a woman,
Mhm.
like a girl in the woods.
But how the hell you meet a random chick in the woods if there's no other females around?
That's
But,
what we thought.
That's a good question.
but not. It
And
can't.
again, God could have made other people in different parts.
Maybe you just like made them one at a time.
Trial and error
So
type
why
thing.
didn't they tell me that in the Bible?
Maybe they do, and we just don't realize it. You haven't read the whole entire Bible. There's more to the Bible than what they have in the regular Bibles that people have.
So that's why they make the Old and the New Testament.
Yeah, the Old Testament is before Jesus.
So BC,
Yeah,
before
exactly.
Christ, and then AD is after death.
Exactly.
All right. But anyways, let's get on this topic because when we was talking, apparently Adam and Eve had some more kids. Let's say they had more kids, and they had sisters. So they were fucking their sisters because they ain't fucking moms.
Maybe they was fucking moms, but
What?
then again, I feel like the genetics would still
Who the
get
fuck
crossed.
went into that? Why you-
If you really think about it, Earth was made. If you want to like explain it biblically, okay.
It's a hard
All right. So, a rock came into orbit around the sun, and it was hit by meteorites.
Mm.
And as it got larger, it ended up getting. Was it then?
That was me. I'm like, why'd he do that?
All right. So, as it got larger, it got its own orbit.
Mm.
It ended up having gravity.
Mm.
The gravity from it and the sun created a magma rock, basically.
Yeah.
And then the gases released from the rocks became the atmosphere. And then the atmosphere started like raining or something, or like some sort of liquid came from it as the magma hardened.
All right, but how we get precipitation randomly then? Because you know how the cycle goes with like rain and fucking clouds. How we just randomly get clouds? Because when it rains, that shit comes down, but eventually goes back up.
That's a good question. There might have been like traces of water in the rock or
Oh
something.
shit.
Mm.
True.
That's true.
But eventually,
Because if you
when
think about it, rock erodes.
Mm.
So if there was
Some
like
type of
even a
moisture.
little bit, like it'd come down, and then some sort of cycle would take place, and it just keep going. But obviously, it was probably more.
Yeah.
And so it created like land and like oceans and stuff.
Yeah.
And then in the ocean,
Well, remember the
cells.
Pangea theory.
True.
So maybe so like maybe it hit in that one big spot on Earth, and that's where it all hit. It landed, and the magma was there, and the water hit that, and that created Pangea, and then obviously over time it broke up and became the continents, or some shit like that.
So I actually don't believe in Pangea.
Really?
Yeah. I believe that alright, so when rock is eroding, basically it'll
We good.
so when rock is eroding, the water is going, it would create separate pieces of land. So maybe land was a little larger, how New Guinea had a full piece of land that was under the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so that happens. Cells are created by different things, and so when they the cells spread and shit, they create plants, and then they created life. If you've seen the picture, they did a study, and they were like, this being is the oldest being that we have, that we've studied, that we may come from, that we most likely come from.
Say
And
that my bad. Can you say it one more time? Sorry. No, I'm sorry.
Which part?
Literally just the part you said right there. The
All
being
right.
part.
So they had a study that they released that we may come from these very microscopic beings that I'm guessing they were asexual, or possibly they mated at that point. And so they turn to the fishes, and then how there are fishes that come up on seed now. That could be human evolution, because if you think about it, if we evolved, there'd always be a sign of new evolution.
Yeah. At some point we'd I feel with all the swimming people do and stuff, I feel we'd evolve the ability to grow gills or something like that.
Yeah.
Something maybe not as crazy as that, obviously, 'cause that'd be fucking nuts.
Maybe at one time we had gills.
Nah, because if you think about it, we don't have the ability to do that now. So maybe we were still a mammal
I mean,
after a certain stage. Yeah.
we've been adapted to Earth so much. Think about it this, how
If we evolved away from the ability to breathe underwater.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's
true.
what it's the anatomy of the whole
Devolving.
body and everything, down to the
Like the
Eventually,
gills just
us staying up
disappeared
here
over
so long, we
generations.
just got so adapted to how it is out here.
Or what
Yeah.
it could be
It's harder down there.
is we had a gill-like system.
Yeah. Something not like gills, but something that worked like it.
Well, yeah, because gills.
almost
I'm pretty
like
sure,
a snorkeling system that was in our body.
I'm pretty sure
Kinda.
gills, when they take in water,
What it,
the lungs of the fish,
Yeah, it's hard, ain't it? It's
And,
real easy.
I
the
don't
lungs
think
of the
I don't
fish
know how you come by, though.
take the oxygen in.
Yeah. And
like I said,
and
what
release
if it was almost like how turtles are, like we were back then. We could go underwater for long extended periods of time, but we still had to come up once in a while for a breath,
Yeah.
how whales are and everything. When maybe it was something like that, and then we just evolved away from it. I just believe that God made us.
I want to point out that we started this conversation
damn,
talking about incest.
Right, yo?
Yeah, I want to get back to that. Though. I want to get back to that.
Andrew's the one that went on topic, I think, off rip.
Yo, for real.
Alright, so
bad.
back to incest. So,
Oh, yeah,
oh
so-
no, Ant did. He talked about Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Get off that topic.
So then we started talking about how
back to incest.
Okay. So I think that's how we got started. So in God's eyes, they say we're brother and sister, right? So you really think we are brother and sister?
Well, you know what?
Yeah, that's a weird way of looking at it, but it's possible. But the reason they say we're brother and sister just because they say everyone has one father, God, and then he made everybody like a father type thing.
But Mary
That's
would be
what-
my mother then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mother Mary.
So, Jesus wouldn't be my father then.
No, Jesus is a brother
How?
because
He's
it's
just
God's
my
son.
savior.
But it's God's son,
But
just
I
like
say,
us.
why do I
just
call him
you-
my Lord then?
We don't. We call God our Lord. We're talking to the Lord.
Oh shit! Now I'm all.
It's just a way of looking at it. You know what I mean? Like that's how you looked at it, but that's how it is. If you like think about it, that's why like I say like your Lord and Savior.
Well, what do we
And
really?
that, but when people talk about it as one person, they say because the Trinity, the Holy Trinity, is one.
What?
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. That's Jesus, Mary, and God. That's what I call it.
Here's the question I posed. Is all right. As far as we know about incest, we know it creates it. You know it. You're missing crucial genes that like that all of us have because they're genes coming from different people. What?
With the acid you reach for, you did like 3 times on the way here.
Because I'm not used to people ashing right there. This ain't like my car,
All right, go ahead.
but it is my car. But anyway, but here's the thing: if that was true, if we really descended from just 2 people incesting it up, then would that mean that they were possibly smarter and more advanced anatomically than us? Because think about it, if the incest keeps going down the line,
They live longer too.
they live longer.
Well, the
So they were
motherfucker-
more
if
healthy
you
and
also
everything.
think
So
about it, though,
possibly.
Like, alright, so say over time, like certain volcanoes have erupted, things of that nature. It's released more gases into the air. And then as you like go forward a little bit,
Sorry. It's because I'm leaning on the button. I'm sorry. I keep.
as you go forward a little bit, like we have like the Industrial Revolution, things of that nature, and it just releases more and more gas, and that's why we're living longer than like original humans, but we're living like shorter than maybe the humans that lived thousands of years because they were eating like fruits and berries,
Yeah, they didn't
only
have the
lived
kind
on
of-
the
Everything
pure-
was more
nuts and
natural.
fruit.
Yeah.
anything, and they were never tainted by anything from human at that time because everything was brand new and just fresh.
Yeah.
Like now, like
Especially big.
even if you eat natural, it still has some type of contaminant in it.
Yeah, like
It has
this
to go
Fiji
through that
water
big-ass
probably got
process.
some shit in
Yeah,
it.
there's oil, like more oils in the ground that's not natural anymore. You
People
know what I
spray
mean?
shit on it just so it grows faster and whatnot.
Exactly. And then like, even if you get the organic stuff, it's still around other stuff grown with non-organic shit in it. Doesn't matter.
I
So,
guess it doesn't.
if we're good with incest. We
I
go-
guess, but alright, let's just leave it alone.
We'll swing back around to
We'll
it.
keep
but-
that
No,
a
no, just leave it
consistent,
alone.
a
Okay.
consistent topic we started off with at the beginning of all our shows, or most of them.
I got some news stories here.
Blue schools.
Alright.
These are like from like the past like couple days, so this is anything like very recent. Shit could have changed, but I don't know. Millie Bobby Brown. Do y'all know who that is?
No.
You ever watch Stranger Things?
I do know who that is. With the Drake thing?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
it's not about that, but
Alright.
it's sort of related to it. It's
Alright.
sort of in a way.
He's active?
Yeah, she's
For
she
Stranger
played.
Oh,
Things.
she.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and for those who haven't watched the show, guess what? Spoiler alert. Because here's what it is. She's like this. She's the girl on the show that has like mind powers, and like she does crazy shit with them. She's basically like the main character.
She knows like 6 words for the first like whole season.
Yeah, literally, you could like she has like less than like she probably has like 10 lines the whole first season, but then the second season she's
320.
320. Yeah, I'll be back at 320. Don't worry.
I don't want echoes.
But yeah, luckily she gets like twice the amount of lines the second season. But she's a precocious little bitch, ain't she? Gets all kinds of attitude. But anyway, the reason she's in the news, Millie Bobby Brown, age 14, shamed for wearing tight dress and high heels. People say act your age. Basically what happened was she posted on IG, you know, she probably going out clubbing and shit because I follow her. She be doing that shit. Them kids meet up. Them kids from Stranger Things, they meet up and like go chill at like the club and shit and turn up. You think they just nerds on the show, but really they turn up harder than we do. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
But that's the picture that she posted.
She's like 14, yo.
Yeah, she's 14. Keep that in mind. Yeah. I mean, you know.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. I mean, this
No, I'm not
day-
saying damn in that type of
No,
way.
I know.
No, yeah.
That reminds me of that conversation we had. How like back in like the 90s, everybody was like dressed down a little bit, and now it's just crazy.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
This bitch got no shame.
That's what I'm
nowadays,
saying.
yo.
What?
Got no shame.
What do you think? Oh, damn.
What?
No, you can't blame like a
14
kid for that.
the
Oh no, I'm not
14-year-olds.
saying no. That's fine, though. She doesn't. Even, that's not even bad. It's a fucking tight dress.
Nah,
she's famous, so she's gonna have like expensive clothes.
I mean,
on.
her
like
whole
a
body is covered.
Heritage thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You can't even if it was like revealing shit. Yo, exactly. It's the parenting. Like I would never let my 14-year-old daughter wearing like crop tops and shit.
That's probably just protect her image as well too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just from like being on the show.
But
and
she's
everything. You don't
gonna
wanna
she's
look
gonna
like
be a
Batman,
video
really.
thought when she gets older. Yo.
Damn.
She's gonna be
Yeah, it
it's-
happens. Yo,
she's
but-
already in like videos of chilling with rappers and stuff.
I know, chilling with Drake.
Kicking it
and
with
shit.
Drake daily. Like
That was I remember we were talking about that. She be chilling with Drake on the regular. That's a little weird, but honestly, I can't lie. I'd chill with her. She seems cool. But then
Yeah.
again, I'm kind of like,
chill.
it's weird because I'm like closer to her age, but at the same time I'm not because I'm 22.
And Drake's just looking at her as like another superstar, where you're looking at it. We're like looking at it as a fan point
Yeah,
of view.
because
You know
I
what I
fucking
mean?
love Stranger Things.
Oh, I think you're gonna say Drake.
No, on the contrary, I don't hate.
Drake's not as bad.
Finish what you said.
Drake was good when he first started, then I didn't fuck with him for a while, and now he's not that bad.
He's okay. I mean, he's not. I don't see one of his songs and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna listen to that. But you know, I respect him as like an artist.
Even though he don't write his shit.
Yeah.
But that's another topic. So back to what you're saying.
All right, more news. All right. This one kind of pisses me off a little bit. We talked about it earlier. New Jersey doctor suspended for recommending medical marijuana to thousands of patients. Motherfucker got his license pulled because he was subscribing weed to too many people. That's fucked up. Obviously, coming from a pothead, you know, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's stupid, give him more weed. But, you know, honestly.
You gotta get his hustle on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said that he was a disgrace or something to the doctors. What they say?
Oh,
They said
hang on.
they're talking mad
There's a
shit.
quote. By temporarily suspending, his name is Dr. Anthony Anzalone. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah,
by temporarily suspending
genes, you
Anzalone.
know.
Shut up.
I just forgot to.
Fucking by temporarily suspending Anzalone from practicing medicine, we are making it clear that we will not allow unscrupulous doctors to enrich themselves at the expense of the safety and welfare of their patients and the public. New Jersey Attorney General Gerber Ruhl told the press. Well, first of all, a name like that, motherfucker sounds German. You sound like he against all kinds of shit.
How are you gonna get mad at him for like? How is it dangerous to patients to selling them more weed? Like it's not like he's selling them crack and shit. They're going to the dispensary when they get a card from him when they get the weed through him.
It might be just that, like, the federal law that affects, like, the ability for a state to, like, create laws about the weed has, like, a limit to it.
Yeah.
So they don't want their citizens or the people of their state shit to
Get
like,
one over on them.
basically get rated
Yeah.
for, like, an ounce and 2 grams, basically. Or, like,
Yeah.
You
Because
know
that
that-
happens. That happens all the time. It's fucked up.
yeah, when they raid a dispensary and shit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You ever watch Disjointed? The end of that show broke my heart.
I know. And you know that doctor was selling bud on the low though too.
Well, here's the thing though, is like, I don't know, like, you know, he doesn't seem like, you know, the kind of like pothead, because he doesn't have like any, because they showed his record, he doesn't have like anything linked to him of weed, and he, you know, only, like, I feel like the patients he was subscribing to were people that like really needed it, you know?
Oh yeah.
Cause like we've seen all the videos of the fucking the kids that have and the guys and everybody that has the fucking problem with seizures, and they give them the CBD, oil and stuff. They take it and it immediately stops the seizure.
Yeah.
You know?
They have oils, the droppers that they put under their tongue,
Yeah.
right on the heel of their feet.
Yeah, like they rub it on their feet and stuff, which is a little weird, but it works.
No, because it just goes right into it, like right into the system.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Cause I think it's because like probably wherever the nerves are that's making it happen.
Yeah.
They just put it.
No, yeah, I know that. It's just generally a weird
Oh.
thing. It's just like let me just rub. I'd never rubbed anything on the bottom of my feet.
Bro, that shit will
before.
probably it does cure cancer.
Yeah, Tommy Chong.
Yeah,
It's living proof, literally.
for real.
More news. This is from Hot New Hip Hop. Them last one was from High Times. Ray Sremmer. Y'all hear about that shit at all?
Yeah, what about it? I heard that they breaking up, but what about it?
They said they respond to it, said Shrem life forever.
What? Chop, what's me?
I know they brothers, yo, so they're not
Yeah.
really gonna do nothing, but they just like they know they got their own style and everything. So
Yeah.
obviously they've been solo for a while, anyways. They just people not really realizing they just putting that out there just cause it's not to put beef out there with nobody, cause people like saying Trippie Redd, why they comment anyways and just say some shit. Oh, we only listen to Sway's part anyways.
I fuck with
Yeah.
Slim Jimmy, yo. I fuck with Slim Jimmy.
Yeah. Shit, I fuck with both of them.
That's my guy.
That's my guy.
That's my guy. For real, yo. No, but when I first seen that, I just thought like maybe Slim Jimmy was like gonna retire from music or something, because he was like, y'all got Sway, y'all be straight. When he posted that, then everybody started saying shit. I was like, what the hell?
I think he's just talking about like the melody and the flow and everything.
That's what I was telling him earlier.
Yeah, he got his own fan base. and
Yeah,
everything, too,
exactly. And it ain't like they gotta break up their brother, so.
Yeah, for real.
Alright,
No, we ain't getting enough group man to get fuck you, man. You got too much
He's
money.
like,
you got too
you
much
know, you
money.
try to break up, your mom's gonna call you and be like, y'all better get back together now and make
Right.
up.
I'll
Like,
beat
shit.
both your ass.
You're coming out with 6 more mixtapes this month. Like, shit.
Mama needs that new lamb, honey.
Right?
I ain't going back to the Civics.
My nails ain't been did in 3 days, honey.
Alright, so here's the next thing. This is oddly from High Times. 10 movies to look forward to in 2019. And let's see. The Lego Movie 2. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be looking forward to that shit.
Did you see the first one?
I did.
I did not.
Damn.
I seen bits and pieces when like my cousin watching it or like it came on TV, but I
Yeah.
never got into it.
I don't think I ever seen the
I was
whole
like,
thing either.
I seen it on HBO one day. I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll watch it. Cause
By the time-
I fucking love Legos as a kid. I think every one
I
of us
think
did.
every kid does.
Yeah.
Unless you're a serial killer. Then you like killing cats.
Alright.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Next movie.
Next movie, Alita, Battle Angel.
What's that about?
I never,
Y'all heard about this? Y'all heard?
I mean, I might have seen a commercial and didn't know that's what it was, but I don't know what the name. I never heard it.
Based on Yukito Kishiro's classic manga, Alita, Battle Angel follows a robot.
Robot.
It's a robot, boy.
Just don't do drugs, kids.
A robot desperately trying to piece her past together. No, Alita Rosa Salazar doesn't have long-term memory loss from smoking too much. I had to read that right. Wait, did I smoke too much?
You got glasses. I said melamine done lost. Damn, yo, you got glasses on. to see.
Well, I can see near. I can't see distance. Maybe it's fucking with me.
All right, let's get back to the point. Let's go back to the point.
Yeah.
All right, next movie.
Wait. What the fuck is the question about?
We ain't talking about. We're still trying to figure out what this is about.
Basically, it's about this girl who,
Exactly.
like, died. No, she like
Right.
thinks she doesn't. She realizes she's a robot. She has to figure out who made her a robot, and she's, I guess, the whole movie battling as an angel.
So is this supposed to be like symbolic for like embrace who you are? Try to-
I
don't-
assume some dribble
I
like
guess we
that.
gotta look it up. We gotta look
somewhere.
this shit up.
Alright.
The movie's coming out in February. Go fucking watch it. Tell me how it is.
Sorry, I have something to do that day.
It's from the same director as Spy Kids.
Oh, nah, I might see it.
All
I
right.
fuck with Spy Kids.
Number 3, Isn't It Romantic, starring Rebel Wilson. Anybody going to see that shit?
No.
Nope, didn't think so. Do we even want to talk about it?
Well, what is it?
Fat bitch in love. Fat bitches need love too, Craig.
They do. But nah, listen. What's it called? Fuck.
You forgot?
Yes. Oh, what's the movie about? She had a fat bitch in love. Like what? Like date movie?
Here's
Does she get
what.
the label sucked out of her and she goes to find
No.
a nigga?
No. That's not it.
I mean, a guy?
I mean, I haven't read
That-
the
that
description
ain't-
yet, so I don't know.
That ain't it, Chief.
All right, here's the description. This is from High Times.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, romantic comedies aren't normally my thing, but Isn't It Romantic looks like a clever, enjoyable twist on the genre.
Gag.
Set in New York City, the film follows Natalie, Rebel Wilson, someone who is fed up with love after she gets a concussion and magically wakes up inside the cheery world of a rom-com. Oh. Aware of all the challenges in her life, especially the random appearance of gay best friend and an upgraded apartment, Natalie has to navigate all the tropes and cliches as she tries to find, sorry, I'm running out of breath, real love in this phony world in order to return to her old life.
You lost me at Craig.
Yeah, me too. I lost myself.
I was imagining just a bitch in the city.
I'm not gonna see it.
Is anybody better at reading than I am?
I don't know, but
Can
I'm
y'all
not
read
gonna,
faster?
I'm not gonna see it. Let me see it.
All right, here, do the next one.
What's the next movie?
I'm just gonna look.
Is that
for it.
Medea?
Yeah, Tyler Perry's The Medea Family Funeral. Coming out March 1st, 2019, a teeny teen. Tyler Perry. No. I was almost about to read this. So Tyler Perry may have just played General Colin. You read it.
Just read it. Just read it.
No, oh, you was gonna reach for it though, wasn't you?
Nah, push it this way so
God.
it'll stay back. The light, I'm a vampire.
Oh God.
All right.
Fucking lit.
Tyler Perry may have just played General Colin Powell. Colin Powell. Colin Powell, I know what that is. All right, in Adam McKay's Vice. But the Hollywood icon is returning to what he's known best for in 2019, the Medea series. Written and directed and why are you laughing at, motherfucker? I know I can't read good. Shut up.
Yeah, why you geeking, yo?
You fucking asshole. You're an asshole.
Why you diet? What?
I'm fucking lit, yo. I ain't been just lit in a minute. I don't know. No, I just feel high as shit right now, but just watch him pronounce the words.
Shut up.
Then I did. That's
Yo.
all I hear, yo.
We gotta be focused. Let's go. Finish reading. Finish
My
reading.
bad,
Finish
yo.
reading.
Rom's like, what the fuck
basically-
is y'all on?
All right.
You niggas stupid. I'm about to
The Medea family funeral follows an extended reunion that quickly goes downhill as everyone has to relocate to rural Georgia in order to plan an unexpected funeral. Don't let the serious premise fool you, though. With Medea leading the planning, the movie will be packed full of humans, attitude-filled moments, and some other shit. Because that's what the sentence ends.
Fuck.
I'm
He
listening.
does that shit all happy and shit.
But hey, at least I'm
I
doing
know,
it with some
right?
sort of pizzazz.
You're right, pizzazz.
But it's a Medea movie. It's a Medea movie. Go see it.
Yeah, I
It will
think I
be
seen
fun.
a preview to that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait till it comes out on like FX or something.
Number 5, nah, not even gonna poke at that one. Nope. Shazam! April 5th, 2019. Y'all know Shazam,
No.
the superhero.
Oh, I didn't know that was a hero.
Yeah.
Talking about the one that what the fuck was his name? I don't know. They said Shaq did it, but it wasn't really Shaq. It was
That
it was
old.
the light skinned guy. He played in like TV shows and shit too.
Who?
Like black TV shows, like as the dad and shit, or like a funny ass guy in a TV show.
Keenan and
or
Kel's dad?
movies. No. I can't think of his name. He was alright in Good Burger. You know the dude that had the afro? Him.
Oh, yeah. What
Him.
about him?
Him. He was Shazam and like another movie like superhero thing, and they tried to say it was Shaq and whatnot, and they kept getting confused.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
Shaq was the genie in that genie movie, but I forget what the name of it was.
Wait, I thought Shazam. Oh no, Shazam's that one with the other dude, right?
Mhm.
Is he a genie?
No, he's not a genie. He was a superhero and stuff, but everybody kept getting those two confused.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
I guess they're making a new one. Damn.
that makes sense. Yeah, because I
That's
feel it.
crazy.
I got it confused with what's that movie Michael Jordan played in, the basketball movie with the
Space Jam.
Yeah, Space Jam.
Oh, that was my
You
shit.
said Shazam. I was
Yo, I
thinking
was
of that.
thinking about
For
that,
some reason.
and I was like, if I was to make any movie, like I have a couple movies I want to make or at least write the script for, but I wanted to fucking like I wanted to be the best rapper alive, and just have them make Space Jam 2
Yeah.
and like Space Jam
Like
and
music
just make
jam.
a song. Hell yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yo, that would be dope. Like, yeah, instead of like playing basketball, it's like a rap battle, and you got to rap like Bugs Bunny and shit.
Yeah.
That'd
Yo,
be
that
dope,
would be-
yo. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh
That'd be
shit!
sick.
All right, you know what? Right now, I'm just gonna say for anybody who listens to this, we call patent on that motherfucker.
We might
Hell
just
yeah.
bleep all that out.
Maybe, but then again, we could use this because
We
we
gotta-
call patent.
We gotta find a different Disney movie or a different. We gotta find a different movie.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
all right,
true.
Looney Tunes is good, and I love Looney Tunes, but we gotta do some shit like Tom and Jerry,
Right? Some crazy shit, yo. We gotta bring out something like that.
like how Scooby Doo did. Like how Scooby Doo came out with a new movie itself.
Yeah. Make it so that way Tom and Jerry talk.
Who is Scooby Doo? Blue's Clues or some shit like
We
that.
ain't doing no Blues Clues.
Fuck you. My favorite when I was a kid.
Blueface, baby.
I don't know about
Yeah,
Blue's
alright.
Clues. I think that's a little too.
No, we do Tom and Jerry, yo. Make them talk.
Yeah.
Make it so that it's like an actual movie, yo, and they're like living in a city and they're like roommates and beefing or some shit.
Like how Garfield had his shit.
Garfield
Became,
was my
like,
shit. I
somebody's
forgot
pet
about
and everything.
Garfield. Damn.
You think Stranger Things will last long
Yeah.
enough for the four of us to get a guest role?
Space Jam
They
would
said
definitely
that
be dope as
that was
fuck.
the last season,
Damn.
pretty much.
You think we can make a spinoff?
Maybe one day.
Let's talk to him.
But we have to make it dope because I hate when they make spin-offs on shows and it's whack.
I know.
Just ruins it.
Like Cleveland. No, I don't want to say
Cleveland
Cleveland,
show
show.
was
I liked Cleveland show. It was just a little before its time, I think. Then again, I think niggas just miss Cleveland. I'll bleep it.
Alright. Because,
You did it like 8 times, motherfucker.
what, nigga?
Oh shit! I need to take the sweatshirt off. This motherfucker's got me sweating. Oh, new news story. What?
Huh?
What? What kind of shit was he just talking?
I don't even
I was
know.
talking
He
to
was
the
talking
iPad,
to
baby.
I'm about to say the
iPad, baby. Yeah, alright.
I better
That's
not
an
catch you
iPhone,
talking
though.
shit, cause I gotta go back and edit this.
Well, you'll hear a whisper and get creeped out.
Damn right.
Brandon was listening to.
I did it.
Oh shit! That's when they said that.
He's like, I thought he said I'll kill you. Oh my god.
All right, now the last movie coming out in 2019 that we'll probably only give a fuck about is Avengers: Endgame.
Oh, is Black Panther in that too?
Yeah,
Because I haven't seen any of them, yo. I want to.
I got you. I'll put you on like I did it.
Well, I seen Black Panther a little bit, but bootlegged.
Yeah, they got it on Netflix, so it's basically
Really?
half bootlegged. Yeah. They got Black
yeah.
Panther, Guardians of the Galaxy, the new Avengers, the most recent Thor.
Yo,
I'm-
I'm gonna need to borrow your Netflix again until I put money back on my card.
You selfish.
Damn.
My mama want me, Bachelor G.
Whoops, I
Damn,
did it,
Andrew. Lalo.
You deceitful, G.
Don't call me a whore.
Then the
So?
last
Okay,
movie
bro.
coming out this year that's we probably won't go see it. What the hell? That's my mom's calling. I'll call it back. It's a movie about Elton John.
Elton John.
Yeah.
He's still alive, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
No,
See-
he's dead. I can't remember. I
No,
don't
he's
know.
alive.
He is.
I never heard anything about it. No, just saying because Michael Jackson died a few years ago, and then Prince died now. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't know if he was one of them that went.
Oh, sorry. That distracted me. Yeah, Rocket Man. Another story. I got one last story.
Sick of your stories.
Didn't Stewie say that shit in Family Guy?
What?
Rocket Man.
Think it's gonna be a long, long time.
And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then.
Long, long time. Ain't love you a long time.
You ever seen Coming to America with Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
No.
No? What?
No.
How?
Nope.
It's on Netflix. Watch it. They're making a 2.
No, why?
They're
I
making
never
a sequel.
seen a full thing either,
Really?
but I seen parts of it.
Damn, they're making a sequel.
Oh my god.
That's what IGN says. It's gone from IGN.com.
I didn't even
Is
know
that,
Eddie Murphy made movies. I just thought he did stand up.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, yeah, what the
Stop
fuck?
playing,
Yeah,
bro.
hold on.
Alright.
Andrew really, like, damn. I just know Ant. I know how he is.
I know. Dave, you playing games with me, man.
He'll act like he never heard about pumping gas before. He knows damn well he pumped gas in his car, and we're in the gas station. He's saying that. Andrew got fooled.
But yeah, my window's not foggy.
What?
I said the window's not foggy.
Why would you do?
Roll them up. Nothing.
What you
Put it
doing?
down and put it up so I can see clearly now. No.
So I can see clearly now. Alright. This is what I got. I got a little game for y'all.
What kind of games? I don't want to play no games.
Where you gonna play some games? Hang on, I gotta find the thing. I think it's on the iPad. Yeah, I think it's on iPad. Somebody say some shit.
Imagine it wasn't even recorded this whole time.
I'd be pissed.
Probably ain't. It probably ain't, G.
No, it is.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, yeah, she was supposed to say that, but she gonna post it.
Oh shit. She ain't a bitch, is she?
She voted for Congress.
What?
She voted for Congress.
Nuh-uh. For real?
What? She bad as hell.
Are you serious? Nuh-uh. How you
Hold
know?
on, I'm gonna be right back.
Oh, nah, it's looking over there. For real?
Big.
He mad?
No, they're married.
Oh, married. I thought you said she mad.
But she's bad, though.
Is she hot? Hey, mommy.
Yeah, I don't know. You might get you.
Huh?
You might get you.
I don't give a fuck. I don't live around here. We in a whole different state. She ain't my Congress.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I have no
gotta deal with
politics.
that.
I ain't got no politics.
I got that smoke effect, I got weed. I roll that up a stress with no seeds. I take that to the chest and I breathe. I got that smoke effect when I leave. I got that smoke effect in my eyes. I ride that paper plane when it flies. I bring that bag to life when it dies. I catch that smoke